Alright, it's my big bro Nate, Nato. So Nate, I want to ask you and for you to break down what is quantum existence.
Alright, what's up? How y'all doing? It's Nate L holding it down. Just want to let you know something. Quantum existence, what it means to my opinion, because you can also have an opinion. That's what really quantum is. Quantum is different choices in the same reality or density. So, quantum existence starts at the subquantum level, which is the building blocks of what we call spatial time and relative, existence, which is your neutron, protons, nucleus, electrons, everything we call an atom, right? But atoms are created by subquantum particles. And these subquantum particles, one of them known as the Higgs boson. That's the stuff that they say they're looking for at CERN. But that can also be related to what we call antimatter or dark matter, which is a form of energy that coexists all throughout our plane of existence, which has potential. It's potential energy that can be turned into kinetic, that can turn into energy that comes alive, Energy that has motion. That's what kinetic is, motion. So potential is stillness, kinetic is motion. And so at the subquantum level, things start in motion, right? And then at the quantum level, that's your atoms, Electrons go crazy, things go in motion. And atoms, touch each other, woo woo. Everything builds from an atom to a molecule to an organism, Organism, and then so on and so on. Building blocks in nature, organism, species, kingdom, fauna, all that stuff, Like, everything is like, creates upon and builds upon itself. So everybody has the same building blocks. So at the subquantum level, everything is connected at that level. So all is one at that level. Because the subquantum level is everything, even this one table. It's, this watch. It's, my body, that's, it's tissue, organic, my hat, Everything is, solid, but everything is connected through atoms. Feel me? And those atoms are just, could be built upon with electrons to create what is known as compounds, right? Elements. So these elements that are created through electrons having more energy at the outer shell create a new particle. That new element, has a specific energy frequency that dictates its type of energy output. You know what I'm saying? Then that builds upon with other elements, then you have compounds. Then compound cellular structures. And cellular structures become organisms that play organ, like music, right? So frequency. Everything is all denoting frequency. Because the way that the spin of the quantum level generates energy, it gives off resonance, heat, electromagnetic. And that electromagnetic heat that's given off, that's what just vibrates to create motion.
Right.
Everything is always in perpetual motion. Even things that look solid are still vibrating. And how you know this? Because we have solid, liquid, gas. And those are just the measurements of the vibrations of the molecules within each structure. So like with, gas, it vibrates fast. So you barely see it in the third dimension.
Right.
But then like, steam, vapor, Then when you have, with liquid, it vibrates at a specific frequency, which is kind of mid. Then you have solid that just stays in one place, but it's still vibrating. That's a trick. Like solid looks still, but it's still vibrating.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's why it can corrode. That's why things can corrode. That's why things like, different elements, different metals, different, like bananas, fruits, vegetables, food, even bodies age, decompose, decomposition. Because things are always vibrating and they come to a time when they no longer have, they go through what is called decay. Decay means it's starting to change to another element. And that element that it changes into gives off that energy known as radioactivity. And that radioactivity changes something to a new element. You know what I'm saying? Because it changes the give off energy of the electron turning into from an ion to an isotope. You know what I'm saying? Like all these words we used to learn in physical science, and we didn't understand what the heck we was learning, but it was all being entrained in us. Because when being in the class itself, in high school at the time, you know what I'm saying? Everybody learned this. This was part of a curriculum, program. Program is what you do to also a computer. Well, that's what they did to us as kids. They programmed us, you know what I'm saying? And the same thing with quantum existence. So everything is as above, so below, so within, as within, so without. So you probably ever seen, you know what I'm saying, the triangle like this, and they come together, and then you have a 6-pointed star. You know what I'm saying? And that 6-pointed star, you know what I'm saying, is more or less the male principle and the female principle come together as one. You know what I'm saying? And that oneness that is all encompassing, you know what I'm saying, is just like, you know what I'm saying, letting you understand of what the triangle principle is, right? The triangle principle of spirit, you know what I'm saying, body, you know what I'm saying, and soul, you know what I'm saying? So mind, body, soul, you know what I'm saying? Word. So the mind, body, soul, you know what I'm saying? The triangle of all is one, you know what I'm saying, all is well, which is a pyramid, which is like a very, you know, exquisite type of design that's very aesthetic to the sight of your thoughts, because you know something ancient with that the most ancient structure on earth is that perfect structure of a pyramid that denotes, when you look at it, knowledge. Just you seeing it, the shape itself, that you know is of high importance of spirituality.
Right.
So that means something divine, and you have that same principle with you, because guess what? Here's a code. You also have a pyramid sitting on your face called your nose. Everybody has one.
Right.
And we don't even see it. We see it every day in the mirror and don't see that we have divine geometry. Because mathematics is the language that God speaks to us through all things that are symbolic. Right. So it's in symbology, mathematics is known as frequency, or can also be translated as tones, which can be translated into energy and spark. Spark is electric. Electromagnetic is resonance. Resonance is particles expanding and new realities and shapes and forms being created, called reality. You did? You know what I'm saying? And you have that principal generation in your head, and it's called your mind. Your mind also has memories. Your mind has the ability also to project. Projection of your mind is going into your imagination. That imagination that gives you a vivid picture of visualized content can also be what is foreseen in the molecules outside of your head, becoming what is in your mind inside. You know what I'm saying? So when you have those two, and knowing that principle that you just think, therefore I am, like Descartes said in the Renaissance, right? That's the bottom line of it. Just thinking of something makes it into becoming real, because your will is what makes it real. You know what I'm saying? That's how we got to keep it. So, you know what I'm saying? Quantum existence is knowing your will to make it real. And when you make it real, then all is well, all is one, because you commanded it to be through your heart principle matrix that God lives in. Because God is in with you. And this kingdom of heaven is inside of you. And whoever so shall find it, will be blessed eternally for infinite wisdom, time, and prosperity of abundance. All is one, all is well. Need out, peace.